Yo guys, Theo here. I just want to show you there's a lot of snow here now. Very nice air, but there's lots of people around, so I'm gonna cut to another spot and we're going to talk about how to never fail at reaching your goals. Okay guys, so here it is, the secret trick to never fail at reaching your goal. Here we go. In order to never fail at reaching your goal, you just never try doing anything to reach it. You just keep dreaming about it, wishing for it, being unhappy that you don't have it, but you never try doing anything about it. And of course you won't reach your goal that way, but you'll never fail to. And this is the only way, this is the only way, I tell you. If you think there's something that you want in life, like that's something that you can't just buy, you know, a change with yourself, getting rid of some fear, getting over some fear, getting in physical shape, you know, whatever it might be. If it is something that's hard, you know, it's challenging to do, there is no way to do it without any mistakes on the way. I promise you. Like, the reason people succeed at things, the reason people become really great at things, is not that they just found something out and just boom, it just went easy. It is because they embraced the process. They embraced making mistakes and failures and learned from them. And yeah, this is how it happens every single time when someone becomes really successful at something. And you know, this can be many things. It can be the obvious example I always go to, getting in physical shape, you know, losing some body fat, building some muscle. But it could also be something like what I went through with the panic attacks, you know, getting over the fear, the panic attacks, getting over some other phobia or fear that you might have. You know, when you think about it, how could it possibly work any other way? If it was easy, if there was a quick fix, some solution that you could do without struggle, without ever failing on the way, like, you wouldn't have this problem to begin with. Like, how can self-development happen from something that isn't hard, that isn't challenging, that isn't so hard that you might fail on the way there, you know? So take with the panic attacks, you know, you might have heard me talk a lot about it, but the thing that I did really good was that I realized right away, this is not something I can hide from forever, you know. I went on sick leave for half time, and my intention was to go and work half days at work every day, and just going there, you know, it was a big struggle for me. And sometimes, you know, I could finish that half day and go home and be happy with myself. Sometimes even I had to leave even earlier in the day from work. Sometimes I even turned around right before coming to the subway, because I was seeing all these people and it was like, oh, I can't do it now. You know, of course you don't feel great about it at first. It feels like you failed, you know, like I messed up, I'll never get over this, I'll never get better. But I learned very quickly from this. This is why I am grateful that I have gone through this. I learned very quickly that I could see so clearly, you know, that how could it have happened anyway? If I could get over it right away and just go to work and be fine, then the problem wouldn't be there to begin with, you know. So this with the panic attacks is just an analogy. Maybe you is someone that have tried to lose weight a bunch of times, then you went on some kind of binge, and then you just gave up, you know, let yourself go. Maybe you're someone like one of those guys I talk about that started going to the gym a lot and then went on a bender, got drunk, and then just disappeared. The habit disappeared right away. Or maybe you are someone who is struggling with something like what I did, with a panic attacks or depression, some kind of fear or phobia you need to get over. Well, I'm just here to tell you that, yeah, it won't go away by itself. There's no easy way. And failing, even though it doesn't feel nice in that moment when, you know, if you've been on a diet and shit, now you ate that pizza and something else, you know, or you started going to the gym and everything was going so well, and now you went out and you drank too much and you are hungover and can't work out the next day, you know. Or if you had those panic attacks and you tried to face it but you had to bail out, whatever it might be. It doesn't feel good when it happens. It's not a pleasant feeling, but you learn to associate this with growth when you realize that it's necessary. It can't happen any other way. And of course there will be some things, like for me with the training, when I actually started training, you know, I didn't really enjoy it. My muscles were unused to working that much, you know. I got very sore from it, everything like this, you know. But I became kind of a nerd with it, and I got kind of quick results, with, which of course helped me to not miss workouts and so. But even I kind of didn't miss workouts, you know. But were my workouts optimal? No. Did I sometimes skip maybe an exercise or a set? Yes. Did I manage my nutrition like well most of the time? Yes. But did I here and there, I maybe had a couple of glasses of wine I didn't plan with some friends, or maybe I one time I remember I was not going to have any dessert when we went to a restaurant, then my friends bought a bunch of desserts I didn't eat, and I ate some, you know. Yeah, mistakes, and you feel like, ah, shit, I was doing my keto diet so well there. It was in that instance with the desserts, but you know, it was one little slip up on a month, you know. It's just, well, why let that get to you so much, you know? You just get back to it. And maybe, you know, sometimes, maybe for you with the food or with the training, it's more like how it was for me with those panic attacks, that I failed and failed and failed and failed. Maybe you feel like you're doing that because, you know, food was never, or you know, junk food was never my big vice or anything. It was just comfort in general. But maybe for you it has been. Then of course you probably have to fail more on the way to your goals, you know. But so I'll end on this point, that what many people do when they try to do something new and they fail, they behave as if everything is over, you know. Everything is over, but it's ridiculous. I mean, say that you lost 5 kilos and then you let yourself go for a couple. Something bad happened, you know. Some tragedy, something that stressed you out, and you on 2-3 days there you ate some more crap, and you gained 1 kilo of the 5 kilos back. Like, okay, it's a minor setback, but you learn from this. Like, okay, how can I do this better the next time, you know? How can I, if I fall off track, how can I get back on track faster, you know? And you just get back to it, and then you keep going the right way. You know, progress is almost never linear, you know? It will have to happen, like you go in the right direction, maybe take a little step back, but as soon as possible you turn the trend around and you go in the right direction. You have to take a little step back again, and it will go like this. And maybe sometimes you'll stall for a bit, whatever, you know. Don't see this little dip. Don't forget about this huge, you know, slope you went up here. A little dip. It happens, you know. We aren't perfect, all of us. We can't. Yeah. Now I'll just go around in circles again. I think I got the message across. In order to never fail at reaching your goals, improving yourself, you just never try. If you want to reach your goals, you have to be ready to make mistakes and fail, even embrace it. And hopefully with this message I have given you, you can, when you do that mistake, when you do that little slip up, you can not judge yourself. That's the tough thing, you know. You might have a very harsh inner critic, but you know, as soon as, just see that, okay, just look at it for what it is. Okay, I screwed up now. This is not optimal. This is not what should. If the best thing would have happened, it wouldn't have been this. But how can I just get back on track and keep doing what I do? Not let yourself go. Not like, I'm such a failure. I'm a loser. I'll never get over this. Yes, you are already getting over this if you're not stopping at the first failure or mistake. Okay, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like it. Please leave a comment. Please subscribe. Please recommend me to your friends that need some guidance in their life. Yeah. Okay, guys. I felt good. It was a good video, I think. I hope you thought so too. Okay, see you later, guys. Peace.